I went to Ollie's and I actually found something. And like, this could open up a whole new door. So recently I took a trip to Ollie's. Now, this is not necessarily out of the norm. I do go to Ollie's, and oftentimes when I go there, I don't find anything. Or I find things, but like, I'm not compelled to spend the money. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's very, very normal that I take a trip to Ollie's, I find 2 or 3 things that I'm interested in, but they're either still just a little too expensive, or the 2 or 3 items that I find are good deals, but I could buy those 3 items, or I could take that $30, $40 and pivot it into something else and only get 1 item, but get 1 new, like, Masterverse figure, right? So, you get what I'm saying here. Sometimes, when I find something at Ollie's, it doesn't blow my mind enough for me to pick it up. This time, however, I did come across something, and it kind of surprised me, and I said, I've got to try it. I got, first off, for $10, one of the D&D figures. They had Bobby and Hank there already. Diana, I said to myself, you know what? It would be worth trying. Because I figure if nothing else, Diana would actually look really cool as like, in like a couple of pictures, for being almost a daughter of Grayskull, right? I just figure, like, she kind of looks the part. I think I can get away with it. Then, I found, for another $10, the Owl Bear. And can I just say, this is heavy. Like, it is noticeably heavy. It's got real weight to it, which impresses me. The Owl Bear is something that I have wanted since I seen the first drop of D&D figures coming out. Owl Bear, first off, is amazing. I love owl bears. I love owls. I like bears for what it's worth. I love owl bears. They're probably one of my all-time favorite monsters in the history of all D&D. I'm simple like that. I know there's things like the Beyonder and things like that, which, by the way, that is a current D&D toy that's on the market that I could pick up. D&D monsters. Guys, I opened 1 D&D figure on this channel. 1, and did not like it. Like, I did not like it. It was from the movie. I seen it as a subpar figure. It was not good. I did not like it. But perhaps not based on the movie, like just straight up D&D monsters is where it's at. Now, I got the owl bear because I've had my eye on the white owl bear for a very long time. Like, way, way too long to even be justifiable. By now, I should have bought the owl bear. Like, what's stopping me? I know I like it. I hope. I guess. Maybe that's what it is, really. I don't know. It looks like I like it. It looks like it's everything I want it to be. It's an owl bear. It's white. It's black. It's awesome. I like everything I see about it makes me go, that's it. That's for me. That's what I want. And then I don't buy it because there's still this small creeping feeling that maybe I don't want it. You know what I mean? Like, what if it's awful? What if it's just a big chunky piece of plastic I can't do anything with? Well, I figure at $10, if this repaint of the owl bear is awesome, I have no excuse not to buy the white one now. And on top of it, I found this. What? This is where it's at, guys. If you are going to do D&D monsters, this is a displacer beast. If you're going to do D&D monsters, you now have my undivided attention. Because D&D monsters go very well with Masterverse figures, with Conan the Barbarian, with Red Sonja, with Vicron. I mean, right? And you know, that's not all. Because realistically, it might be even cooler with Origin figures, because Origin figures would be smaller and the monsters would be even larger and scarier. But I don't know yet if this is a win. It sure feels like a win. I got that energy, that dopamine hit. I got something that looks really cool and shows a lot of promise. A lot of promise. But I haven't done anything with them yet. I need to open them, I need to move them, I need to see them. I need to compare them to the size of other figures. And then I will know if I just hit the home run. Because I only paid $30 for all of this. $10 a monster, $10 for the figure. If she's solid, I'm going back to get the other two figures. And then I will work on getting the Wizard Boy. I did not watch Dungeons & Dragons the cartoon when I was a kid. I played Dungeons & Dragons and still enjoy playing Dungeons & Dragons today. But don't have any ties to these figures, this cartoon, like none at all. But I don't need a tie to that cartoon if I can make the figures work for some awesome fantasy photography. That's what we're going to see. That's what we're going to see right now. Let's open them. Let's see them. Let's start with the owlbear. Well, if that's not about the derpiest thing you've ever seen. I'm sorry, owlbear. I'm sorry. Oh my. He looks goofy, but he's not put together. I'm just giving it crap because this is the way it literally came out of the box. Just this goofy looking thing here. So first and foremost, let's at least give him a shot here. Let's get him set up, okay? Because we're not being fair right now. This goes here, I believe. Here, let's pull the head. Oh, well, okay, that was simple, I guess. Yeah, okay, so this goes on here first. Okay, there, that goes on there. And then we put his back on here. It's about the same kind of idea. We just got to get it lined up. Push it all in there. Woo! Okay. And then we can connect this back on there. Now, he's an owlbear, so we got to set him up here. Get him moved around and everything. And there it is. There's the owlbear. So, the head moves about the way you'd expect. It's not completely crazy. You're not going to get a whole bunch of movement out of here. As you can tell, we don't really got this going on. We got some up. We got some down. We got the owlbear that can stand all the way up like a giant bear. You can angle the head down. We kind of get something like this. Or we got the owlbear that can literally kind of lean over. We got a type of T-pose here, which is pretty good. He's a solid figure. He's big, and he feels heavy. He feels like legit heavy. He came with 2 other hands right here. Paws, I guess, would be a better statement than to call them hands. And they don't seem bad. Like, they really don't. This right here is this hand. So if you want like flat hands, oh, just kind of put that in there. There. Whew. Ugh. This is not actually a bad thing, that it's got some real give. I mean, it's not so hard that it can't, you know what I mean, that it can't work. But here, now we've got more of a he's, and of course that happened. There we go. There. Now, let me get this part. There, that's connected. There. Now we got more of this kind of a situation taking place with the head up. And there it is, man. I do like it for what it's worth. I am curious of its size. Like, could this have been a little bit bigger? Like, would it have helped to make it a little bit bigger? Right now it's on its 4 paws. So let's test. This is beside Vox Machina figures. Okay? I have 4 of them. We've already done a video talking about these guys, but this is an idea to that. And if the owlbear is standing up, right? If it's more of a standing up thing, like this, and of course this looks goofy right now because we have the other hands on, but you kind of get an idea of what we're looking at size comparison wise here. Also, we should consider some of the other stuff that's really going to show up next to this, like because if I'm going to do some shots, chances are I'm going to do something with, say, Red Sonja. So let me move my light here. Should have had Red Sonja over here already. This is Conan. We will get Vicron. Put the light back. Red Sonja. And there's your idea for size comparison, what we're looking at here. For what it's worth, he's pretty big. I mean, he really does work. Because standing up, if we give him back his other hands so that he doesn't end up looking goofy. There's that. And this. That is the size of the owlbear. Like, I know when he's on all 4s, he looks small. But, like, this is a pretty imposing figure here. I will say that this color scheme right here might hurt him a little bit. I think I would like the white one more. But this is not a bad-looking figure by a long shot. I think that he really works. Now, I'm interested to see what the Displacer Beast, what he looks like. So let's unbox him. Okay. Wow, I was not expecting that. This guy is sick. The Displacer Beast is going to be fantastic. I did not expect to think that the Displacer Beast was going to catch my attention more than the owlbear. Owl is my favorite, like, bird-esque animal thing. It's probably my favorite animal, period, in all honesty. I kind of love owls. I kind of collect them. I kind of look for excuses to add them into armor designs and whatnot. I like owls. This is very well done. I like the owlbear. Probably going to like the white owlbear more, the snow owlbear, but like, wow. First off, these are wireframe. They do go up and down for what it's worth, but then they also will move, and they're all wire. So this is absolutely sick. Let me move Red Sonja for a minute. The cat body is very well done, okay? Like, we're looking at movement there, and a lot of it, too. The legs have a lot of movement. All of this moves very well and works very well. We have a tail it goes full around, which I wasn't expecting. The head can look up very easily. It can look down pretty easily. Not all the way down, not as down as I would like. It has some decent turn that way, decent turn this way. The jaw is articulated, and boy, if it doesn't look mean. Like how I was kind of making fun of how the owl kind of had a funny face. This guy does not have a funny face. And let me tell you, like, let me see if I can't get there. Look at this monster. Like, look at him. Like, he is sick. And look at him next to this. Here's Vicron. Here's King Conan. Here's Red Sonja. Like, he looks dangerous. Like, this is just absolutely sick. I am more than impressed with that. D&D monsters. So I have to admit, if I can arrange my seat anyway, I have to admit, a trip to Ollie's really paid off. The only thing I didn't really talk about in this video, which is because I'm kind of going over it right now, she is way better than the other figure that I unboxed. She has the double knee, okay? She has the single arms, but she does the T-pose just fine. Her design is just fine for being a cartoon character. She's got a rocking ankle. She looks pretty for what it's worth, while at the same time looks like I won't have trouble hitting like a couple of good action poses and whatnot. She has an actual weapon with an action effect, so she can really get that kind of swing looking thing. She's solid. For what I paid for her, she's solid. I don't think I would have went out of my way, in all honesty. This does not feel like a $25 figure. Let me put it that way. This very much feels like what I paid. $10. Maybe I would push to 15. Solid figures. Look. This is awesome news. Right now, they're starting to show up at Ollie's, so I'll keep my eyes open. But if the monsters are this level, like if they're this good, then I think the D&D stuff just got my attention. I would be very interested to pick up D&D monsters if they maintain this level of design and factor. That's no kind of guarantee. I get it, but like, it's impressive enough. I think I just found something all new. D&D figures, D&D monsters added to the shelf, and man, we're gonna see where this starts taking me. Later on. I have spoken. Take what you will from it.